Have you felt it?
Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. So, everybody is talking about Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. That is the biggest fight that can be made at heavyweight, without a shadow of a doubt, right? Now, Deontay Wilder seems to want the fight sooner rather than later. Anthony Joshua and his team are more so looking to make the maximum amount of profit out of this fight that they can. Deontay Wilder seems to brush off anything that has to do with money. Not to say that he's not looking to get paid for a fight, but it seems to be on the back burner. He seems to care more about, what he said, and this is what he said. He seems to care more about his legacy than the amount of money that he's getting paid. Now, we got to come to a happy medium at some point, right? Now, could Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua be both of these guys' next fight? It sure could. But does it really make sense for them to fight next? And I'm thinking purely in terms of money. The fight's going to be there. Both of these guys are going to retain their championships after they fight their respective opponents. And after that, so here's the thing, man. Deontay Wilder is talking about he wants Anthony Joshua to come over to the United States to fight him. And he said that he would prefer to fight Anthony Joshua in New York. Come on, bro. That doesn't make any sense. If anything, you fight Anthony Joshua in Vegas because that's where it matters, right? Now, you say that nobody here knows who Anthony Joshua is, yet you feel like the pay-per-view, because this is a pay-per-view caliber fight, you feel like the pay-per-view would do more than 2 million buys just because you guys are heavyweights. And I disagree, man. Not over here in the United States, man. It's not going to hit those numbers. Now, you might be right. Nobody knows who Anthony Joshua is over here. But nobody really knows who you are either, Deontay Wilder. That's the thing. Neither one of you guys are huge. You don't fight in Vegas. You don't fight in Vegas every fight. You fight in Alabama and you fight at the Barclays Center. And I'm not knocking them. I'm just telling you facts. He don't fight in Vegas like that. Now, on the other hand, if you were to go over to the UK, it's a much bigger fight. You both stand to make way more money, and there's going to be way more people in attendance for this fight if it's over in the UK. Y'all will fill a stadium in the UK quickly. The tickets will sell out very fast. Now, imagine if Deontay Wilder, after he beats Bermane Stiverne, imagine him fighting, and Eddie Hearn has brought this up. Eddie Hearn says that if Deontay Wilder fights Dillian Whyte, the winner will get a chance to fight Anthony Joshua. I think it's a good deal, man. Because one, you're going to get 2 paydays. You're going to get 2 big paydays, right? I think Deontay Wilder can beat Dillian Whyte. Honestly, I think he knocks him out. Simple as that. I think he knocks him out. And then by having that fight in the UK, you're going to raise your profile, dude. People are going to be more interested in the fight. You keep thinking that you're not going to get credit for knocking out Dillian Whyte, but that's how it works, dude. Like, you gotta work off of his. There's not much talent in the heavyweight division, right? So you use Dillian Whyte as a measuring stick, so to speak, right? We know what Anthony Joshua did against Dillian Whyte, but we want to know how you'd fare as well. I think it's a good fight, and I think it's a good way for him to get a good payday and up his stock a bit in the UK. After you beat Dillian Whyte, then you get the shot at Anthony Joshua. It ain't even about nobody's ducking here, man. Deontay Wilder not ducking nobody. Anthony Joshua not ducking nobody. This is the biggest fight that could be made at heavyweight. There's a reason why people want to see this fight. People could talk as much trash as they want to about Deontay Wilder. I can talk trash about him all day, right? But I do know one thing. I know he got a lot of power in that right hand, and he got nothing but knockouts. Yeah, he's fought a bunch of bums. But how do you think he would fare against Anthony Joshua? Do you think he's incapable of knocking Anthony Joshua out? What do you think? I think he can knock Anthony Joshua out. I think he would give Anthony Joshua a lot of problems. It's a good fight. People want to see it. But I understand where Eddie Hearn and his team are coming from. They want to make it the biggest fight possible. And I understand what Deontay Wilder's saying in terms of his legacy, right? But it would just be stupid to have such a big fight in New York at the Barclays Center. It would almost be a waste, bro. Like, it's a waste. Why not try to maximize your dollar? Why not go to the UK and get 2 big paydays and just call it quits after that, man? And just wait for Daniel Dubois to mature, because he next up. Now, I just don't understand why Deontay Wilder doesn't get the thought process. Like, he thinks people are ducking. I mean, you got people out here saying that Anthony Joshua can't pass a drug test by the WBC. I don't know. I have no idea if he could pass a drug test. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and accuse him of taking stuff. And I'm not gonna accuse Deontay Wilder of taking anything either. You know, the biggest argument I see in my comment section is that, oh, we never saw Deontay Wilder's test. What do you need to see his test for? He didn't test positive for anything. And I know the WBC is a corrupt organization, but Deontay Wilder is the last person that they would cover for. He's not even the A side, bro. Like, he don't make them that kind of, he don't make them money like that. He not a Floyd Mayweather. Why would you cover for somebody like Deontay Wilder? I can see a Canelo, a Triple G, but Deontay Wilder, they not playing favorites with him, man. Look, the fight's gonna happen between Joshua and Wilder. It'll happen. It may not happen on your watch. It may not happen on my watch. I mean, as a fight fan, yeah, I would love to see Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder next, early 2018. Because I'm not going to go to the UK to watch the fight, so I could really care less where it happens. I'm just trying to give you another perspective. I'm just trying to break down this money aspect. You know, it's all about the money, man. It's not even about legacy. If we're looking at the bigger picture, it's about that money, man. You get that money, and then you win the fight, then you good, man. Like, and that goes for both of these dudes, you know? But I understand. Both of these dudes are undefeated. You know, you take a loss, then you take a loss to your pockets. Then you get hit in the pockets, right? So, we're going to get this fight one way or the other. Deontay Wilder made a lot of good points in that video he dropped earlier today with the boxing voice, but you know, at the same time, a lot of things he was saying was flawed, man. You know, he's been boxing for how long? And he doesn't realize that boxing is a business first and foremost. I mean, of course, I lose sight of that at times when I'm making my videos. I try to make my videos as entertaining as possible. But at the end of the day, I know what it is. I know what time it is. It's about that money, man. And dudes ain't trying to take no risk without getting paid what they feel they deserve to make, you know? Anthony Joshua knows that's a dangerous fight. Why you can go to Alabama and make a quarter of what you would make if you fought in the UK? It doesn't make sense. That would be a dumb business decision, right? Oh no, that's all I really got to say about this. I mean, I urge you guys to go watch that interview with Deontay Wilder, man. I don't hate Deontay Wilder, man. I just, you know, again, I'm just waiting for that step-up fight, bro. I'm waiting for the step-up fight, and I realize you've had trouble with opponents in the past, but man, I can't even watch Deontay Wilder be great because he never gets the opportunity to. You know, he gets all these bums. He's fighting all these bums and all these C-level fighters. You know, Luis Ortiz was supposed to be his breakout moment, but this dude talking about he was taking blood pressure medication when really, you know, he was, man, I don't even want to talk about that, man. It's just frustrating that we don't get to see that fight. We got to see him fight Romain Stavern, man. It's whack, dude. Like, it's so stupid. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think about that Deontay Wilder interview. I'm trying to think of a title for this. I really don't remember any quotes from the video, but Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, it needs to happen next year in the summer. And whatever that's, somebody help me out with that huge stadium you guys got. That was Klitschko Joshua in the UK? I can't even remember, man. All I know is the seating capacity was huge. So that's what they need to do with Wilder. Joshua. Wilder needs to go fight Dillian Whyte, knock him out, easy work. Then you can't be denied a shot at Joshua, man. So, or at least try to go after Joseph Parker, man. Get another belt and, you know, make yourself more worthy. You know, they're talking about you not getting 50-50 in a fight. You know, I would foresee a split, a purse split, not even a 60-40, man. That's probably like 70-30 in favor of Anthony Joshua. But, you know, Deontay Wilder don't like us talking about the money aspect because he feels it's irrelevant to boxing, but it really isn't. Hitman Boxing. Drop a comment, like the video, subscribe. I'm out.